Okay, good. What exam?
Humanities and German language.
You had exam at school, right?
Yes. I told Ali, said, okay, I'm joining.
Okay. Humanities, what do you study actually in humanities? Is it about Azari culture, tradition, or?
No, it's like climate change and
Hello, Mr. Kasim.
I see. Hi, Mr. Adnan, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Wagif, also, is Adnan your classmate?
No.
No?
Only
He says
Ali.
only Ali. And that's why we don't see his face. Adnan, can you turn on your camera?
Yes, one.
Hi, Mr. Kasim.
Hi, Rahim. Adnan, where do you study?
BOS.
Yes,
BOS.
back Oxford School.
I see. Rahim, you studied Oxford School.
Yes.
Adnan, what did you say? Your school name? Say again.
It's the same. BOS.
Yes.
How about
We're in the
Wagif?
same school.
What, mister?
So Rahim, Adnan, you are classmates, right?
He's in another class.
I see. I see. So Wagif, Ali in different school.
Yes, we're in different school.
Okay, very good. Is there still snow outside, Rahim?
No, it was just one day.
Oh, I see. So how is the? It must be now. It's about 15 degrees, right? Outside. What is the
It's
temperature?
maybe even less because it's raining.
Oh,
No,
it's
mister.
raining.
7.
It's less. It's really less.
It's 7.
7. Oh, it's so
Yes.
cold.
Mm.
Good.
For us,
Here,
that's a normal temperature.
it is 30 here. It's hot. Now AC is, we are using AC to make the room cold. Yeah, 30.
What?
Okay, now if I turn off the AC, I start sweating here.
Oh my God, mister.
It's always hot here, Agif. It's so different. Anyway,
Yeah, it's good, but like.
do you like hot, Agif?
Yes, mister. Like summertime is the best.
Yeah, hot is good.
Not
Also, I
because
like
of
hot.
lesson. Like because like some just I like hot, not than cold.
Good. Adnan, how is your math at school? Are you good in math
Hello,
or?
mister. Hello, mister.
I had the
Hi,
test.
Ali.
I'll open your camera.
Yes,
No, I cannot.
at
I'm
some.
Areas.
Yes.
We had
Okay.
a test
Mister, my
today.
camera is broken.
Okay, fix it then. If it is broken, fix
Yeah,
it.
see, I can also do that, Ali. Look.
No, mister, he's doing
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Boom, mister. Boom. I fixed it.
Fixed it.
Okay, guys, then let's start. Today, I'm gonna give you a test. Okay, I will test you. For each question, you are going to get 5 points. Okay.
We had the test today for math.
Mister, the logical and the dumb questions are
No,
mine.
actually, the test means I just wonder how many questions you can solve correctly. As you see here, we are going to practice questions. Yeah, we are going to practice question from P6. Okay, that is primary 6. And that's also Sasmo question. The questions are
Wait, Mister, primary 6 means 8th grade, right?
6.
Ali, don't make me laugh.
Zok. Mister, it's a joke.
Okay.
Mister,
Is it a
today
joke?
it was a really good day at school.
Ali, you are making so serious jokes, you know. Okay.
Yes, mister.
So for each question, if you answer correctly, you will get 3 points. Just give 3 points to yourself. Okay. Let's see
Okay,
how
mister,
many points can you
may I
get.
get the
That's for
logical
fun, right?
questions and the dumb questions?
Can I? This is just for fun, right? Just for just
Yeah,
for you.
just for fun. Yes,
Not
for
for
fun.
fun, just to test if you have a brain or
What if
not.
I don't do it, mister?
If you don't do it, it's fine. Like if even you can turn off your camera, go and sleep, watch movie, play games, it's fine. Okay.
I'll play games
Just
after.
feel free. Okay.
At least
All right.
I know, like from his face, I know he was sleeping.
For each question, you have like 2.5 minutes maximum. All right, because the
20
first 10
minutes?
questions, I will give you only
Mate, have a good
1.5
evening.
minutes.
Okay, remember what this is. I'm gonna
Okay.
wait.
Okay, if you're ready, let's start. Today is, what day is it today? March 5.
Today is 5th of March, which should have been our last exam this month. But no,
Good.
it's not.
Okay, that's our first one. The
It's
first
because
one.
of Wagif, Mr.
What? Are you dumb?
Let's start.
Listen,
Okay.
isn't Mr. El narrated language, English language?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't talk the hereafter.
Ali, let's start. Okay,
You
this
don't-
question, you have 1 minute.
Yes, here.
Now start. Okay, you can talk to each other on another chat room.
Mr.
Let's
Rahim
finish the
drank
questions.
cola.
Maybe when you get bored, we may again have some conversation, but let's do some question because time is passing.
Okay, Mr.
Write
I'm
your
ready.
answer in the chat box, okay?
Okay.
You have 1 minute. You have 30 seconds left.
What is negligible?
It takes 3 seconds to make
Preferable
one.
for everyone.
Negligible, you can neglect. You don't have to take into account.
Mr. I know the... No, I don't know the answer. Let me fix my camera. So, I got 3 seconds to make picture.
Okay, Rahim, your answer is correct.
He's
5
still
points.
thinking.
No, I'm just started to read.
Adnan, correct. Wagif, correct. 10 seconds.
Ali just read the answer.
I know the answer.
Ali.
Wait, I didn't. I understood, Mr. I understood.
Going to write 14
Okay, time is up. Ali, you are late.
No, Mr. Elisha yoktu. I just sent you. Mr. I started reading late because my camera was blocking the view.
Okay, everybody else is correct. 3 points, everybody. Next
Is
question.
my answer correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't
Another
know that.
question. You have 1.5 minutes for this question.
Mr. Isn't 6 correct?
Yes.
So, Wagif Allah.
1.5 minutes. Time starts now. Write
If
your
a number
answers
is a whole
below.
number for what value of n?
You mute, please.
I know, Mr. Here.
Is that correct, mister?
Mr. Is my answer correct?
Let's wait. 1 more minute left.
No. Please, Samir, let's give you one more chance there. Give me one more chance.
Wagif is nervous. This is easy. It's not easy. This is like what we learned. Yes, Mr.
Ali, let's just wait for others here. Let's respect others, okay?
Of course. Sorry, Mr. I will mute.
You don't have to mute, just mute your mouth, not the microphone.
Mr.
You got savage there. Oh my god, Ali.
Mr. Today there was a fight at school, so I cannot close my mouth.
Yeah, he got done. He got deleted.
Me?
Okay, Ali, Rahim, Wagif, everybody
If you want, I can do
answered.
round two. I really don't care.
Okay, all answers are incorrect. It says that n is a whole number, right? Whole number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The smallest whole number is 0. And for what values of n? This is also whole number. What is it? 36 over n. So for 36 over n to be a whole number, n must be factors of 36. So what are the factors of 36? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. For these values of n, actually 36 over n is also a whole number. So you need to write these answers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36.
But I wrote one of them. I wrote one of them.
Yeah, it says for what values of
Yes,
n, right? You need to
Mr.
write
When
all
you
the
divide
values of
7, if you...
Okay.
I also wrote 36.
Okay, it says that's why
I-
here also we are studying how to understand the question, not only how to solve.
Of course,
For
Mr.
what values of n? That means that you need to write all possible values of n, where 36 over n is also a whole number. Okay, let's move to the next question. Yeah, let's start 10 questions. After that, we may have some break, 2 or 3 minutes, okay? Next question. You have 1.5 minutes.
Mr. You're lagging. Oh, sorry. Find the smallest whole number between 1 and 10. Wait. Oh, Mr. I know. I sent. 100% this is correct, Mr. I don't swear, but I. Yes, Mr.
Ali, can you
Yes,
just
Ali,
wait?
your answer is correct. Rahim's answer is correct. Let's wait for others.
Just
Adnan
wait.
and Akif.
When we take Sasmo examination, what will we take? P6, S1, what will we take?
You will take S1, Rahim.
Ah, okay.
To take S1, you need to practice P6 and S1 questions.
Okay.
And you will see that a lot of questions are very similar, but S1 will be similar, but a little bit harder. I mean, not hard, let's say more challenging.
Why are you? Okay. This is easy.
Okay. Time is up.
Can you wait, please, Mr.
So Rahim, correct. Ali, correct. Adnan, correct. Let's move to the next question.
Wait, Mr. Okay.
Okay, so it said the smallest whole number
Okay, look,
between 1 and
Mr.
100 that is divisible by 12 and 30.
I sent you.
30 is a bigger number, just why the multiples of 30, right? The 30,
I sent you. Mr.
60, and 90. 30 is not divisible by 12. And 60, next one is 60. So it's divisible by 30 and 12. So the answer is 60.
Mr.
I
Why you
got
just
65.
Next question.
65?
5.
Okay, Rahim, can you read the question? Let's read it first, and after that, we will start solving this question. Read the question, Rahim.
A shop sells sweets where every 3 sweet wrappers can be exchanged for 1 more sweet. Catherine has enough money to buy only 26 sweets. What is the biggest number of sweets that she can get from the shop? That's easy.
Biggest. 3 sweets.
Okay, here that means that you are buying, let me just give a little explanation and you'll do that. You're buying candies or sweets, it has wrappers, okay, wrappers. That means that if you actually have 3 wrappers, just give to the shopkeeper, you can get another candy or another sweet, okay? If it is so, how many sweets? This is not so easy question. You have 2.5 minutes. Let's say 2 minutes, okay? Time starts now.
I sent my answer.
Mr. Are we allowed to use calculator?
I sent my answer.
No, Rahim, it's not correct.
No, Mr.
No?
Yes, think. This is a little bit tricky question, Rahim. More than
Mr.
that.
I think this is the answer.
Ah, okay. If she gets plus sweet, then that's an okay.
Did
Is
you get
that
it?
incorrect, Mr.?
She can get new candies and remove the wrappers. Again, give it back. You can get more candy or more sweets.
Mr. Is my answer correct?
No, Rahim. No, I mean Ali.
This is correct.
Wait.
Is my second answer correct?
No.
Mr. Is
What?
mine correct? Or first?
Wait, I know. How much is what is the biggest
Is mine
number?
correct?
You are not correct.
How, Mr. How?
What? Wait, what?
Then it is.
I need, Mr. Give us 30 seconds plus, please.
Is mine correct,
You
Mr.?
have 50 more seconds.
Oh my God. Mr. Is not correct.
18, 21, 24, 27.
I think I have it right now. Is this correct?
Are you sure, Rahim?
Yes,
you
yes,
sure?
I'm sure. Yes, I
If
am.
you're sure, then that's correct.
Yes. Because decimal plus 0.6, 0.8 together, it will make at least one.
What?
Can you
You
please-
have as the
Can you
decimal, you
find-
have excess. So you have,
Why
I will
decimal?
explain.
We don't have any decimal here. We're talking
No,
about
I will explain if when they finish.
I know what Rahim is talking about. I thought about it too, but it's not with that.
4,
With the
3,
decimal.
2, 1. Time is up. Okay. So Rahim, your
Mister,
answer
can you
correct.
check my
Ali,
second
this is
answer?
wrong. Wagif, no, Adnan, no answer. Adnan, wrong. Okay. The only Rahim's answer is correct. Yes, Rahim, just tell us how you did this.
I took 26 divided by 3. 26 divided by 3. It's 8.6666. So 26 plus 8, because we have only 8 whole numbers, that's 34. But then for every sweet extra that she got, she also can exchange each 3 for one more sweet. So then we take 8.666, our answer from there, and we divide this by 3. We get 2.8888. And then when we plus this, we also have this 8888 and 6666. If we plus them together, we will get one last candy at the end. So 2 plus 8, 10, 26 plus 10, and plus that extra sweet that we got from the decimals.
Okay.
37.
So, Mister,
actually,
I got a
Rahim,
half a
this is
point
a real
because
life
I got
question.
8.6.
Okay,
That's
real
my
life
first
question.
question.
You should not solve this like this, Rahim. Here it says that 3 sweet wrappers can be exchanged for one more sweet, right? So suppose that you enter the shop, Rahim, and that is your bag, okay? And that guy's name is Ali. And Ali has enough money to buy 26 sweets. And he asked the shopkeeper is Wagif, okay? And says, Mister, I want to buy some sweets, but I have enough money, 26 sweets. How can I get more? And Wagif says that, okay, I will tell you one thing. If you give me 3 wrappers, I can give you one more sweet. Okay, in this way you can get as many as you like. Anyway, that's actually the story part of this question.
Mister,
But
no,
now,
Mister, well, my
Ali,
first answer
listen,
was
Ali, listen,
8.6.
let me
Okay,
talk
then,
first.
Ali.
After that, we will listen to you, okay? So now
Okay,
you
sure.
enter the shop, Rahim. You enter the shop and you got 26 sweets. So immediately you just remove the wrappers and put your candies in your basket. So now you have 26 candies without wrappers in your basket. And now in your hand, you have 26 wrappers. And the shopkeeper says that for 3 sweet wrappers, you can get one more. So you're just actually grouping this. Now, how many threes do you have here? You have 24 threes, and I have 2 more wrappers, right? For these 24 wrappers, you can get how many sweets? You can get 8 more sweets. So you remove the wrappers again, put these 8 candies in your bag. Now, how many wrappers you have? Now you have 8 wrappers. Now you add them together with this, okay? Now you have 10 wrappers. So again, actually for 3 came by 1. So you're just grouping it like this, 9 wrappers and 1 more, right? Actually it is 8. It is 24, right? Okay. So now
Mr.
for this
Mason,
9, you can get actually 3 more, right? 3 more and 3 sweets put in your basket again. So now after removing this, now you have 3 wrappers again. Now you have 3 here. Now you have 1 more, right? And then you just add them together. Now you have 4 more. For these 3 wrappers, you can get 1 more candy, right? And put it in your basket. How many wrappers you have? Only 1. And here you have one more wrapper. For 2 wrappers, you cannot buy anything. So altogether, how many? It is 26 plus 8, 34, 34 plus 3, 37. So altogether, it is 38. Rahim, your answer should be 38, not 37.
Mister, I got the 8 which you were talking about. I got it, but I didn't do this how you did right now.
Okay. All right, if you understood, I'm going to ask another question. Similar one. Let's see who can do this. Ali, try to do this on the paper, okay? If you're just guessing, I mean, I'm not going to accept this kind of solutions.
No, Mister, I'm not guessing.
Okay, how about this one? Exactly the same question instead of 26. Let me just write 29. Try this. You have 2 minutes. If you have answered before the time is up, you will be answering the
Lagging, wait.
I solved using your solution this time.
Rahim, how can it be? Now, in the previous one, we have 26. You could buy 38. With 29, you can buy 33. Thirty seconds.
$30 seconds, mister. That's so less. 1 second. Can you add a little bit?
Mister, I sent you.
Ali, your answer is close, but not correct. Rahim, your answer is very close. Again, one missing. Okay, now again, the same strategy. Okay, maybe Ali,
So, Mister,
Rahim,
we cannot send
you didn't see
second
the last
answer,
one, I
right?
think. What did you say, Ali?
Nothing.
This one is Ali's basket. Again, Mr. Ali, he went to the shop and buying sweets. He enters the shop, everything the same, only the number change here, right? So he gives the money at the beginning, the first, he gets 29 sweets. Immediately, he removes all the wrappers and put the 29 sweets into his basket. So now he has how many wrappers? 29 wrappers. This 29 wrappers it is 27 wrappers plus 2 wrappers. For this 27 wrappers, he can get 9 more sweets. Immediately, he puts this sweets into the basket. Now, how many wrappers left? He has 9. And now, again, if he combines this together, right? Actually, the first one, the second one, now he gets 11 wrappers. Again, 11 wrappers, 9 wrappers, plus 2 wrappers. For this, he can get 3 more sweets. Immediately, he puts 3 more sweets into his basket and removes the wrappers. Now he has 3 and he has 2 more. And number 3, now he has 5 wrappers. Again, that is 3 wrappers plus 2 wrappers, right? And for this one, he can get 1 more sweet. And he just removes the wrapper and put the candy into the basket here, plus 1. How many wrappers he has? 1. Now, from the previous one, he has 2, and we have 1 more. Now he has 3.
Yes, I
and he
missed
gets
this one.
1 more.
I missed this one too.
Mister, I missed the third part too.
So it is 1, 38, 41 altogether. Maximum, he can get 43 sweets.
And I wrote 42.
I was 3 at the numbers away. That was not even close.
Good. Adnan, did you get the points?
Ali, you're guessing.
Yes, I
I'm
see.
not guessing.
Good, very good. All right, let's continue. Next question. You have 2 minutes. Okay, time starts now.
Did I get it correct, mister?
No.
No, what I gifted. I can just tell what he did. He just minus 2014. He minus 4, and then he wrote the answer. No.
No.
Okay, 45 more seconds. Rahim, why didn't you simplify your answer?
Ah, wait.
But it is wrong, but I'm just asking.
Mister, this is, I couldn't do the fraction sign. I did like this.
Okay. Adnan, how about you? No answer?
No.
Okay, maybe this year, if they ask similar question, maybe the last denominator will be 2021. And here, of course, here we have 2014 numbers. We need to multiply in usual way. It's not possible, right? So we should just simplify inside each pair of brackets. The first one, for example, 1 plus 1 over 2, that is 3 over 2 times second one, 1 plus 1 over 3, that is 4 over 3 times 1 plus 1 over 4, that is 5 over 4 times dot 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 times the last one is 2014 plus 1, 2015 over 2014. And if you want, actually, I can just write the previous one. The previous one will be 1 plus 1 over 2013. So that will be 2014 over 2013 times the last one is 2015 over 2014. Now look at this. All the fractions are multiplied by each other, right? And the common factors are in the numerator and denominator, we can cancel, right? If you look at this, it's 3, 3, they cancel each other. 4, 4, they cancel each other. 5, 5, they cancel each other. Just continue here in this pattern. And 2013, 2013, 2014, 2014. Only the first denominator and the last numerator. That is the biggest number. That's the smallest number. They don't have any pair. So if you just multiply them, then we have here 2015 over 2, which is equal to 1007 and a half. In similar way, how about if they usually they ask this kind of questions? How about if they ask this kind of question? Let's also see the similar one. Suppose that in this year they ask this kind of question: 1 minus 1 over 2 times 1 minus 1 over 3 times 1 minus 1 over 4 times dot 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 times 1 minus 1 over 2021.
You convert to improper fraction, then you
No, not
Cancel
converting, no,
out.
just adding them, right? Adding them.
Yeah.
Here's subtraction. 1 minus 1 over 2, that is 1 over 2. 1 minus 1 over 3, that is 2 over 3. 1 minus 1 over 4, 3 over 4. Continuous. And here the last one is 2020 over 2021. Now canceling, how am I starting? I'm starting from the first denominator, right? This 2, 2, the same, 3, 3, the same,
How did you
4,
get 1
4, the
half?
same. So that means that here, this one also cancels with this. What did it say?
How did you get 1 half?
This 1 minus half, what is it?
1 minus half.
Yeah, the first
Ah.
one, what is it? The first one, 1
Negative.
minus 1 over 2. That's equal to 1 over 2, right?
Why?
If you have $1, you spend half of it. How much is left with you now?
Half.
So
Ah,
1
wait,
minus
I'm
1
done.
over 2. 2 over 2 minus 1 over 2. That is 1 over 2.
Okay.
Internet connection problem, right? No problem. Sometimes, you know, antenna, it may not actually receive the signal well. But it's okay. But actually, the idea is this. Actually, in math, we call this telescopic method. Because the long thing, you are just making very short, right? Cancel them out. So what is the answer here? The first numerator and the last denominator is left here. That is 1 over 2021. That is the answer. Okay. Okay, Adnan, Rahim, Wagif, Ali, is everything clear?
Yes, mister.
Good. Let's move to the next question. You have 2 minutes to answer this question. Time starts now. Very easy question. I mean, not so easy, but not so hard.
Mr. My internet like that. Hello?
Can we solve for 3.14 instead?
No,
Right.
because here the 7, it will cancel and you will get the whole number as the answer. What? Are you kidding me, Rahim?
Though I got this. Look, I got this, and I just rounded 99 to 1.
10.99. Why did you answer? Your answer is
No,
1.
and then minus 10 from this because half of the rectangle shaded on 0.99.
Okay. Why, Rahim? Why? Actually, these are easy questions. So again, actually, all right. Let me just do this in algebraic way. The diagram shows a quadrant, right? Quadrant means 1/4 of a circle with center O and radius 7 centimeters. Radius 7 means immediately, as you see here, what are the radiuses here? Number 1, OA equals OQ equals OB equals what else? And also that's equal to also PR, right? Why? Because we know that the rectangle, it has 2 diagonals and diagonals are equal to each other, right? Both diagonals are equal to each other. So, good. And that's all actually equal to 7 centimeters because they are equal to radius. Now, in the question, it says that given that the perimeter of the rectangle OPQR is 20. So what is the width of this rectangle? I don't know. Let's say it is A. And length, let's say, is equal to B. If it is so, Rahim, can you tell me what is the length of AP?
Mm,
7 minus A.
yes.
Because OA is the radius is equal to 7 minus 8 gives the remaining part. In similar way, how about BR? BR is 7, right? So that's equal to, what is
Minus
that? That
B.
is equal to 7 minus B. Okay. So now, what is the perimeter of the shaded region? Perimeter of the shaded region is equal to RB, right? RB plus the length of BQA or AQB, that is an arc, plus AP plus PR. Okay. So now, do we know RB? Yes, we know RB is 7 minus B plus AQB. It is just 1/4 of the circumference of the circle. That is 1/4 because quadrant, right? Times, what is the circumference of the circle? Is 2 pi r. That is 2 times pi is 22/7 times r. R is 7. Plus, what is AP? AP is 7 minus A. And PR, what is PR? Also is equal to radius, that's equal to 7. Now, if you simplify this, here we have 7, right? This 7 cancel each other. 2 times 22, it is 44. 44/4, that is 11. And
But
I have
why
here
is
one more 7 and 7. 3 times 7, 11, and 21 plus 11, that's equal to 32. And here we have minus B and minus A, right? Here also we have minus B and minus A. Now, from here, 32, take this minus out. Inside the bracket, here we have A plus B, which is equal to 32. We know the value of A plus B, right? What is A plus B? In the question, it says that the perimeter of the rectangle OPQR is 20 centimeters. So from here, the perimeter of the rectangle is equal to 2 times A plus B. That's equal to 20 centimeters. From here, what is A plus B? A plus B is equal to 10. So instead of AB, I can put here 10, which is equal to 22 centimeters.
But how did you, why is PR equal to 7?
Because PR, if I just join this OQ, right? OQ and PR, they are diagonals of the rectangle OPQR, right?
Mm-hmm.
So diagonals are equal.
But how can this be same with OPA?
No, Rahim, look, first OQ, is it equal to PR?
Yes,
So what is OQ?
7.
7. That means that PR equals 7.
And perimeter will be 20 if you solve with 7 right now.
The perimeter is it's a diagonal.
Ah, okay.
Not one side of the rectangle, it's a diagonal.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
good. So the answer is, it is 22 centimeters. All right. That is very easy question. Even Ali can solve this. Let me give you 1.5 minutes, okay? Adnan, are you there or already sleeping now?
I'm here. I'm here.
Good. You have a 1.5
Mr.
minutes.
Why me?
Very
Why
easy
not
question.
Wagif?
Alif, come on, try this question. Any answer? Ali, Wagif, Adnan, Rahim?
I'm doing.
Okay,
No.
15 more seconds.
Mhm. I have an answer.
What's your answer?
Mr. I have an answer to it.
Ali, 1.8. Rahim, 2.6. Let's see.
No, Mr. I didn't mention 1.8 here.
You
I
sent to
already
everyone,
sent it.
Ali.
The average
I'm not
mass
going.
of a duck and a chicken is 4 kg, right? That means, let's say that is ducks and this one is chicken, okay? And it says that the duck is 1.2 kg heavier than the chicken. Find the mass of the duck. All right. Suppose that the mass of the duck is D. Then what is the mass of the chicken? It is heavier than the duck. I mean, the duck is heavier than the chicken. The chicken's mass should be D minus 1/2. So their average mass, the average mass is the sum of their mass, D plus D minus 1/2 over 2, right? It's not actually 4. Why am I writing 4 here? So the average mass, D is the mass of the duck, D minus 1/2 is the mass of the chicken. That is equal to 4. So from here, we need to find D. Multiply both sides by 2. D plus D, it is 2D minus 1.2 is equal to 8. What is D? 8 plus 1.2, it is 9.2 over 2. That's equal to 4.6. So the mass of the duck is 4.6
Wait.
kg.
What? Why did you write over 2?
Average, right? What is the average mass?
Ah, you have to write over 2. Ah, because average. Ah, okay.
We should add them,
And-
right? And divide by 2. So that
But
gives us the
why?
average mass of a duck and a chicken.
But why didn't you just write D plus 1.2?
Why D plus 1.2? If the mass of the
Because-
duck is D, the chicken
Yes.
will be D minus 1/2, right? Because duck is heavier than the chicken by 1.2 kg.
I just wrote that the duck is A plus 1.2 and that the chicken is just A.
Okay, so
That's the same thing.
Okay, then.
Yes, then I solved, but I just didn't do over 2. Yes, you see, I have correct answer if you do over 2. No.
Okay, because it says average mass. Average mass is
Yes, I have correct answer if I do over 2.
good. Good. All right. Let's move to the next. Okay. 2 minutes. Easy question, but you need to write it down. Any answer? Rahim, why so slow? Tired?
No, I don't know how to compose equation here.
Yeah, this kind of question, Rahim, actually is about divisibility, right? Or remainder theorem. And just one simple example, if you remember, like if you divide 17 by 5, for example, the answer is 3 and the remainder is 2, right? How can we write this? 17 is equal to 5 times 3 plus 2. What does it mean? It means that if you divide 17 by 5, the remainder is 2. The question is also important for us here. Suppose that it says a whole number, right? The whole number is, let's say this n. It is between 50 and 100, right?
I think I know now how to do this.
So when it is divided by 5, the remainder is 3. What does it mean? If you divide this n by 5, we have some quotient. Let's say it's capital A. Remainder is 3. And again, when it's divided by 7, the quotient is some number, and the remainder is 5. Okay. So what is this? Actually, as you see here, if you add 2, for example, to this n, for example, let's say if you just add 2, what happens here? N plus 2. On the right-hand side, I have here a plus 1, right? Because 3 plus 2 is 1. 5. 5 is a common factor. And also, if you divide 2 here, for example, here we have 7 times b. 5 plus 2 is 7. So take 7 out. Here we have b plus 1. What does it mean? That means that this n plus 2, right, it is divisible by 5 and 7, right? On the left-hand side, n plus 2, the same number. On the right-hand side, that means that it is divisible by 5. At the same time, it is divisible by 7. So that means that what are the possible values of this n plus 2? What are the multiples of 35? That is 35, and that is 70, and 105. It states that the number is between 50 and 100, right? The only number between that condition is 70. So that means that n plus 2 equals 70. What is n? N equals 68.
Wait, but I checked 68. I checked 60. Wait. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you check 68?
Yes, I checked.
So what happened? Why you didn't see that?
I don't know. Wait, but why should the number be divisible by both 5 and 7?
Because n plus 2 is 5 times something, and n plus 2 equals 7 times something.
But
If
you
a
have
number is
remainder-
divisible by 5 and 7, that means that it's divisible by 35, right?
No, but
Why? Because this
we
5
have
and 7, they are relatively prime numbers, Rahim.
but we have a remainder that means that the number is not divisible by 5 and 7.
But now if I add 2 to both sides, now in the second case, there's no remainder.
If you add 2. Ah, wait.
I added 2 to both sides of the equations. Okay.
Can you explain again?
Okay. That's actually about remainder theorem. Okay, just one thing, when letters, students get a little bit confused because you are not used to see or solve this kind of problems. They are a little bit Olympiad type questions, okay? So just one thing, Rahim, you should understand, okay, one thing, number one. Again, I'm just giving that example. If you divide 17 by 5, right? Okay, here we have the quotient is 3, the remainder is 2. I'm saying that I can just write this in different form. I can just write it as 17 equals divisor times quotient plus 2. Okay, but here, what should we understand? How can we read this? Actually, it has some different interpretations, right? I'm saying that from this equation, that means that if you divide 17 by 5, the remainder is 2. Right? Okay.
Yes.
Now, what happens here? If I add 3 to both sides, for example, let me just add 17 plus 3. Also on the right hand side, 5 times 3 plus 2 plus 3, right? Now, as you see here, if I add 3, right, it becomes 5, then 5 becomes common factor. Take this out. Here we have 3 plus 1. Actually, that thing is not important for me. From here, I should see that actually if I add 3, the resulting number is divisible by 5. As you see here, if I add 3, on the left-hand side, I have 20, right? It's divisible by 5. 5 times something equals a number, means that number is divisible by 5. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, in this question, let's get back to this question. It says that we are given a whole number that is between 50 and 100. What does it mean? Suppose that that whole number is n. It is between 50 and 100, means that 50 is less than that number. It is less than 100. That's my first observation. The second one, it says that if you divide that number by 5, the remainder is 3. What does it mean? It means that the n, again, I'm just using this notation, right?
Yes.
So that is, if you divide by 5, the quotient is something. I'm not interested in the quotient, okay? Some natural number here. The remainder is 3. In the second case, it's saying that if you divide that number by 7, we have another quotient. Here, the remainder is 5. Now, when I look at these equations, if I add 2, for example, if I just add 2 to the first equation, here on the left-hand side, I have 5 times a plus 3 plus 2, it is 5, which means I can write it as 5 times a plus 1. So what does it mean? It means that if n plus 2 is divisible by 5. In similar way, in the second one, if you add 2, for example, n plus 2 is equal to 7 times 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 is a common factor. I can write it as b plus 1. So that means that from here, what should I understand? This n plus 2 is divisible by 7. So this 5 and 7, they are relatively prime numbers. Their only common factor is 1. If a number is divisible by 5, a number is divisible by 7, that means that that number is divisible by 35. Okay, so that means that this n plus 2, what numbers are divisible by 35 between 50 and 100? The only number is 70. Right? Because 35, 70, 105, and the only number is 70. If n plus 2 is equal to 70, from here, what is n? N should be 68.
You took 70 and minus 2.
Because we are looking for n, right? Not n plus 2.
So you took 2 from 5 minus 3. Is that what you took 2?
Yeah, if it is minus, it will be a problem, okay? Because when the remainder, we just expect as a plus, not
No.
minus.
No. Where did you take 2? N
Which
plus
2?
N plus 2. Why did you add 2?
Because from here, as you see here, just if I add 2, the left-hand side will be multiple of 5. And also the second one, if I add 2, it becomes a multiple of 7.
Okay, now I understood.
Good.
Okay. Yes,
Okay,
understood.
Rahim, that's enough. Okay, actually, step by step, you should get used to this kind of solving problems.
tricky.
You'll get used, but it's all about practicing. Okay, as you practice more, you understand more. As you understand more, you will love actually solving more, because thinking.
If you just write the equation, it's very easy after.
Yeah. Now with this equation, if maybe later I will teach you some different level, a bit higher level. At the time, without writing this equation, you cannot solve the problems.
Can you solve everything with algebraic method?
Of course. And that's why
Everything,
everywhere
every
algebra is used.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I have to finish this meeting. Thank you very much for your patience, Wagir. Finally, he woke up and rejoined the class. Have a nice weekend, guys. Okay, I will meet you next Wednesday.
Okay, Mr.
Yes, Wednesday.
Okay. Okay, Wagir, take good care of yourself. Rahim, see you. Adnan.
Bye.
Okay, have a
Bye,
nice
have a great
weekend.
day.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Have a nice day.